Yes, so my people, it's not a small thing, no. The rumor that get to us now, allegedly now, is that they said that Ooni of Ife's sisters, reach out to Queen Naomi, that they call Queen Naomi. They were, they called her that they want to, speak to Tadenikawo, where they said they spoke to Tadenikawo and they were just, praising Queen Naomi, praying for her, also praying for Tadenikawo, and they said Queen Naomi was, was in shock the way and manner they said they were just talking, and to her they said Queen Naomi was like, who are these people? As in, she didn't believe the way, it's not as if they don't reach out to her before now. They say oftentimes they used to call to check up on Tadenikawo and all that, and when Tadenikawo come to the when she brings Tadenikawo to the palace to come and see Ooni of Ife, that they used to greet Tadenikawo and they carry him, that kind of a thing. But this very call, that the reason why they said this particular call was like, was a big shock and surprise to Queen Naomi, was that the way they said they were just praying for Queen Naomi, the way they were, just talking and everything. They said Queen Naomi had to even remove the phone from her ear to look at the phone again, like if what she's hearing is true. Like, who are these people? Because they said these women were in one place when they call, and they spoke to her, all of them, like they all spoke to her on phone, and they said she was surprised, she was overwhelmed, and she even told them that they have really made her day, the way they spoke to her, that she has been looking forward to see this kind of call, to hear from them, that she really missed their call, like this kind of conversation. It's not as if they've not been calling, but these are people that when she was in the palace, they've be cool, like everything has been okay, everything is so very okay with them, that the way they treated her when she was in the palace and everything. Said that there's a rumor that we heard sometime, that these women were the one that pushed her out of the palace and all that. But from what they said, Queen Naomi said that that they were so good to her and all that. That is why I always come here and tell you people that all what we hear here, all what we say here are all rumor, because you cannot ascertain the truth, because we are not there in the palace of Ooni of Ife, neither are we there in Ile-Ife. So all this is just rumor that you hear, you see on social media, and you just come and also relate it to your fans. You understand? So that's exactly what I do here. And that is why I keep telling you people, please, because some people come and start asking, where is the evidence, where is the photo, where is the video and all that. See, so kind of, when you start asking like that, and that is why we keep saying that they are not for sound information. They are all rumor, okay? So now they said all that. They said Queen Naomi, the rumor I heard, from the gist is that they said all that one was rumor, that all these things that people said is their only sister that made her to leave the palace, that they are the one that pushed out of the palace, that they were all rumor. That the fact is that these women were wonderful people to Queen Naomi. They were so good to Queen Naomi when Queen Naomi was in the palace. Yes, according to what I heard on this very story, that they were so good to Queen Naomi. They carry her like their younger sister. They relate with her like their younger sister. They make sure that they carry her along or what in all what she does in the palace. And they said they were even the one people that make Queen Naomi to quickly fix herself in the palace when she was married, to when Ooni brought her to the palace. Being the fact that she's not a traditional Queen Naomi is not a traditional person. She is a Christian. She's also a prophetess. That kind of background. You are coming from this kind of background, finding yourself in this kind of environment, it will be somehow. So they said these same sisters, they were the one that make Queen Naomi to quickly adjust and blend with everything that that happens in the palace when Queen Naomi was there in the palace. So how come now that some people were not saying that these are the women that made her to leave the palace? These same women that supported her, that cherished her, that loved her, that did everything just to see that she cope up with things in the palace. Okay, so what I heard though, they said they reached out to her, they spoke to her like when she was still in the palace. You are welcome back again to my channel. Nice meeting you here once again. It is my pleasure to have you here. Now, if you are here and you are yet to subscribe to my channel, kindly help me hit the subscribe button and also turn on your notification bell. Also, give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much. So, this is the gist, the rumor that is making the round now. And I said I will also come here and relate it with two people that, Ooni's sister reached out to Queen Naomi. They called her and they were just, they spoke to her the way they used to relate with her when Queen Naomi was in the palace. And they said Queen Naomi even told them that she really missed this kind of moment, that she has been waiting patiently to see this moment again. And that in fact their call has made her day, that she never expected that they could call her and relate with her the way they did. That she thought maybe they are still angry with her, the way she left the palace and all the things that happened and all that. And they said she was even saying that they should forgive her, or that things happen, life happen, and it all happened like that. Even despite the fact that she has apologized even before now, they said she still kind of make reference to it, that she missed this moment, the way they used to advise her, the way they used to speak to her, the way they do. They said you need to see the way they used to pamper her when she was in the palace. And they said Queen Naomi said she appreciate, and they said these women started eulogizing Queen Naomi and also eulogizing Tadenikawo in Yoruba dialect. They were just praising, singing, and they said you need to see sweet, royal song that they were singing for Tadenikawo. You understand? Because they said they love that boy so much that they don't joke with Tadenikawo at all. They don't joke with Tadenikawo because Tadenikawo is their brother's first son, and they love him and everything. So now they said, they were praising Tadenikawo, and they were also praising Queen Naomi. And they said, along the lines, that Naomi was kind of almost in tears when she heard the way they were praising her. And they said she was like, she never knew that they still love her like this. She never knew that they still regard her like this, that she thought maybe they don't like her again, or they don't have that love for her because she left Ooni of Ife, and because of all what happened, she never knew they still have this kind of special love for her and all that. And they said, they told her that she should not worry, that they have always, they have never relented loving her, okay, that they will keep loving her, that she was such a nice person to them when she was in palace, that they never had any problem with her. And these are what they said. They said Queen Naomi was so happy, and she really showed her appreciation to them and everything. So my people, this is the rumor that we heard, and I said I will come here and also let people know. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for standing by. I love you all. I appreciate you. God bless you till I come your way again. Bye for now.